The moon is me, my body, health, and family.
The moon is connected to my emotion. The moon is connected to my emotions.
The moon is how I respond and react. Intuitive feelings, absorbing the facts. The moon is me, my body, health, and family.
I'm howling at the moon, 'cause I don't wanna be alone.
Yo, what's up, good people? Happy Friday afternoon, evening. It's Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology with the Astro-Weather weekend. I've been busy. Plus, I had to get my locks retwisted and getting ready for Astrological Coffee Talk Saturday morning. You can still sign up. BigEAstrology@gmail.com. Coffee Talk. Jupiter and Gemini, the one-year transit birth chart, will be May 18th, mañana, Saturday, at 12 p.m. noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, 2 hours, $20, looking at Jupiter and Gemini and R&B pop star actress, gone too soon legend, died at age 22, Aaliyah. Beautiful young lady, just a sweet spirit. Yes, you know, she was tied to R. Kelly, Jay-Z, Dame Dash, all that controversy, but Aaliyah's chart is active and talking. Talking. You don't want to miss this. If you can't make it live, you can still pay. I know sometimes people are busy on Saturday running errands, doing what you got to do, but you can still pay, receive the recording, videos, PDF graphics, all the goodies, because Jupiter and Gemini, this one-year transit, you want to understand it and know about it. So, hey, Taurus season is coming to an end. We're looking at the Astro-Weather May 17th, 18th, and 19th, and the Taurus birth chart sale ends, yes, Sunday night, midnight, 12 p.m. Pacific, or 12 a.m. Pacific, it ends, okay, on the West Coast. So email me, BigEAstrology@gmail.com, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Risings. I just got somebody get in on the last minute today. So you want to take advantage of this, and Monday starts the Gemini season and the Gemini birth chart sale. So Taurus, it's either 100 for 65 minutes over Zoom, natal birth chart, solar return, or secondary progression, or you can book the big shebang, the 40 to 50 minute custom video summary, which is a mini movie of your life, along with breaking down the whole chart, along with audio transit recordings of current and future transits to the birth chart, plus videos of your planetary placements. And that's normally $260, only $203, Taurus. All right. And Gemini, you know, I'll talk about you on Monday, but you're either 101 or 202. All right. So let's get to the Astro weather. The moon is finishing up in Virgo. We're looking at 5 p.m. Pacific. I'm late today. It's been a busy day. I had coaching and clients and check out my podcast. It's coming up tonight, shortly, Friday night. Episode, 207 with Miss Anjani Segrest, Awaken the Dream School. We're breaking down planets and plant medicine. It's such a great episode. I hope you enjoy it. It'll be a great weekend to watch it, and, you know, ending up Taurus season with a bang, really talking about nature and connecting the plants and herbs to the planets and how you can use them for your benefit in your daily life. You don't want to miss this episode. Anjani breaks it down, and it's so amazing. So check out Knowledge is Love Astrology podcast with Anjani Segrest, Planets and Plant Medicine, coming out tonight, right after the Astro weather. Okay, so we're talking about May 17th, Friday, the Virgo moon finishing up. And it's at 24, so it's going to finish up at around 26 degrees East Coast, 27 West Coast, and early in the morning going to Libra. And then we're going to have a Libra moon weekend. The Libra moon will be Saturday, Secret Saturday, Saturn, and then Sunday. Remember, Saturday is a good day to exercise, lift the weights. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, the best days to exercise. Mars, right, lift the weights. Jupiter, hips and thighs. And then Saturday, your bones, Saturn. And also machines, okay? And get diesel like Rocky and Apollo Creed, so get the Bozak. So yeah, the Libra moon will have Saturday, Sunday, and good part of Monday as well. Okay. So let's get to the astro weather. May 17th, 18th, 19th. Hope I see you tomorrow at Coffee Talk. You can still pay for it even if you miss it. I can email it to you. And yeah, you want to know about Jupiter Gemini transit. All right. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Let's get to the astro weather weekend. And Taurus, happy birthday. It's almost over. And hope you're feeling this energy, right? Of the sun conjunct Uranus, Venus, and Jupiter, right? They go into Gemini on the 23rd and 25th. A lot of powerful energy grounding in nature. Let's get to the chart. Astro Weather Weekend. Pew. All right, so we're not looking at a particular ascendant, but this is 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and we are rocking and rolling. Well, you see, the ascendant is wrapping up in Libra, okay? And the Virgo moon, okay? So 24, right? 8 degrees at 8 p.m. Eastern. So like I said, it'll finish up at 26 degrees at midnight for Viernes, Friday, and 27 on the west side, west coast. And my Knicks are going to win tonight in Indiana. It may be hard. If not, they'll win Sunday Game 7. And I think you're going to, Knicks Boston will be fun. And then it looks like Game 7, Denver, Minnesota. It'll be hard for Denver to lose, but I'm rooting for Minnesota. And then the Mavericks may finish up against Oklahoma City Thunder tonight. So it should be Knicks, Celtics, and most likely Nuggets, Mavericks. But I'm rooting for Timberwolves, Mavericks. All right. Anthony Edwards. So this Virgo moon, so that means we'll get into the Libra moon really at about 6. So at about 6 a.m. Eastern, 3 a.m. Pacific, we should get in the Libra moon. So we'll see tomorrow morning that, moon should be at about 3 or 4 degrees in Libra when we look at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon. But so this energy, right, with this Taurus sun, we see everything going on. And look at this. It's beautiful, right? Because when you're dealing with Venus, okay, and just understand that with this weekend, Venus conjunct Uranus, and they're all in a stellium, the sun, okay, we're in the last degrees, and the cusp begins tomorrow, right? So the cusp of energy, the Taurus Gemini cusp, notorious big, right? Christopher Wallace, Marvin Hagler, I think Busta Rhymes, a lot of people on that cusp, a good cusp. But, that fixed earth sign and mutable air sign, that's a really powerful, potent cusp, very smooth verbally, and really about making things happen with their artistic ability and creativity and finances. So basically, you're going to really see, it started a couple of days ago, but definitely sudden events and relationships. There was the stock market, soaring at the end of the day. Obviously, union stuff with down south and Mercedes, looking like they're not going to get the unions, different things in the news. But Mercury has danced in, right? And so today, Friday, is Mercury square Pluto. And so check the news, right? This is definitely things about science and medicine and health, right? About HPV and all that and at-home testing, but also relationships. And this is definitely Taurus, Venus, unions, money, right? And the Virgo moon. So this Virgo moon is trining Uranus, Sun, Venus, Jupiter, okay, today and tonight. And so that energy can be really positive and harmonious. This is a good time. I know my wife and I think this weekend are doing a cleanse with apple, pears, and celery. I'll let you know Monday how it goes. Okay, but yeah, this is definitely earth energy, tapping into the earth and the crystals and the gems. And the Lilith, you see the south node of the 14 degrees, the Lilith is still rocking in Virgo, and that Lilith is trining as well. It's conjunct the moon. So you're going to really feel things in your root chakra. Very intuitive energy Friday night. And really, they're all trining the sun and Jupiter and Venus and Uranus. This is very high sensory, high intuitive, instinctual energy. Really, really nice. So take advantage of that Friday night. You know, the moon will get into Libra, and on not Saturday, but yeah, maybe, yeah, no, I think you'll feel it more early Sunday morning, the conjunction to the South Node, late Saturday night into Sunday morning. And obviously this Mercury square Pluto, I don't know, should be some interesting stuff with the news tonight, early tomorrow morning. Pay attention to that. Things about finances, science, technology, you know, more stuff with GameStop or even some fluctuation in the crypto. And, you know, you're seeing that Saturn is getting closer to being in a conjunction to Neptune. And Neptune will retrograde shortly. So you see Mars is conjunct the North Node in Aries. So really feel that boost. And going into, you know, that energy, you know, over the weekend, you're going to really feel adventurous, sports, and being the brave, courageous leader of your own lives, okay? So have a wonderful Friday. Finish up the Virgo moon, really trying to purify, cleanse, be very specific with what you're eating. Don't OD on a Friday night with the sweets or chocolate or even on date night, okay? And I hope I see you tomorrow. Libra moon, relationships, friends, coffee talk. It's the perfect time to come, all right? Hit me up, 2 hours, $20, BigEAstrology@gmail.com. Let's get to Saturday, May 18th. BigEAstrology. Pew. All right, speaking Saturday. So, well, look at that. The moon, oh, I said 3 degrees. It's at 2 degrees. 2 degrees Libra. Okay, so it will finish up at about 8 degrees on Saturday night in the East Coast, and then the West Coast about 9 degrees. So the Libra moon, you know, you'll see Sunday morning as you're sleeping Saturday night, but you'll see it be, you know, in that exact conjunction, you know, as you're waking up Sunday morning and making your moves to the South Node, okay? So this Libra moon is trining Pluto retrograde Saturday morning. So that could be good for relations, for humanity, for helping, you know, folks in Gaza or Palestine and aid in Ukraine, and, you know, really trying to create sort of ceasefire and resolution. This is good for social events on Saturday, these May barbecues, getting ready for Memorial Day weekend next weekend, and the Truth's birthday. Yeah, the Truth's birthday is next weekend, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to have a 15-year-old, you guys. I got a 24, 15-year-old, and soon-to-be 11-year-olds. Wow. I'm getting better with age. I don't want to say I'm getting old. I'm just getting better. And then more better. And you see the cusp, so 28 degrees. So this is where we really want to tap in and, you know, just really ground with the Jupiter. They're both, you know, coming up on this Sagittarius full moon on the 23rd. Make sure you watch that video on my YouTube channel where you'll see the Venus Jupiter conjunction at 29 degrees, right? The ruler of the full moon, Jupiter in Taurus. So this is definitely relationships, you know, swipe right over the internet. But also connecting, you know, activating your throat chakra, speaking your truth and valuing your senses, but just the food, clothing, shelter. We have to stay in gratitude for all that we have, right? Be very practical and don't hoard your possessions. Be open-minded, be willing to let them go and relinquish them, but really tap in. This is a great weekend for the crystals, grounding and earthing in nature, going outside for a hike before it gets too hot. You know, and Mercury being there now, it's very, Mercury in Taurus is very smooth. Make sure you watch my podcast the other night, okay, episode 206, Mercury and Mars in Taurus. I did that because they're both coming up in transit, right? Mars will be there, you know, later on in June, but obviously Mercury is there now. So it's really, you know, helpful, informative information to watch the Knowledge is Love Astrology podcast, you know. And I'll be coming out. You can sign up at BigEAstrology.com with the new newsletter. probably early next week. Should be Tuesday or Wednesday, just depending on my schedule. Okay, maybe even Monday. We'll see. But definitely tap into that. And Saturn is going to be slowly moving. Look at that, right? Just went to 18 degrees. So it's definitely getting closer and closer to this conjunction. We still have the Pluto at 2 degrees retrograde. September 1st, it goes back into Capricorn. And Ceres goddess of harvest, still at that 21 degrees. It's going to be there for a while. And still in that trine energy to Uranus. So this is where we can have, and Mercury will get there too, where we can definitely have innovative ways of farming and growing, hydroponics, growing inside in your apartment, really understanding the importance of plant medicine, right? Herbs, right? That's why you got to watch Knowledge is Love with Anjali Seagrass, Planets and Plant Medicine, coming out tonight. Oh my God. So this is Saturday, the 18th, and, the Libra moon is going to be really nice. So let's just enjoy our Saturday and the weekend, okay? Really tap in and enjoy the friends and the relationships and, connecting. But that moon trining Pluto can be really cool for just perfect for coffee talk, meeting friends over the internet, online, learning, building relationships, learning about how to deal with Jupiter and Gemini transit for the next year of your life, okay? So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a great Seek It Saturday and lift the weights, okay? BigEAstrology. Pew. All right, sleep on it, Sunday. So I moved it a little later. I want to see, how the moon will be moving along. And you see it's conjunct the south node. This is at 11 a.m. Pacific and 2 p.m. Eastern. So your Sunday afternoon, and at 2 p.m., right, it's going to finish up at about 19 degrees on the East Coast, 20 degrees on the West Coast. So that means basically you'll have it all day on Monday and early Tuesday morning, like 4 or 5 a.m. Eastern. It will go into Scorpio for Monday, Tuesday, and a little bit of Wednesday. Okay. So yeah, the Libra moon definitely Sunday finishes up at about 20 degrees, and you'll enjoy, the Libra moon on Monday. Juno Lilith. That Lilith is really, tapping in to the trine to Uranus. And then obviously you see things are kind of moving along, right? It's the last day of the sun on the 19th, and we start Gemini season Monday morning. So really get excited by that. You're going to feel a big shift, right? Because now we're getting into the Gemini gets us into the end of spring. But then we start having these warm days because it's mutable and adaptable. It's the transition of the seasons. So Gemini is the mutable air sign, and we go into Cancer season for the summer on the solstice, right? On the 21st of June. So Gemini season, enjoy, and it's really on the 20th this year. So enjoy the Gemini birth chart sale, May 20th to June 20th, $101. 65 minutes over Zoom, or $202 for the custom video summary mini movie of your life. Okay. Really good sales, and enjoy that. But yeah, Gemini, the sun, Jupiter. So this is where you're coming off of, the kind of like the glow up for the sun, the end of Taurus season, right? Because you always have, once a year where you have the sun, Jupiter exact conjunction. Okay. So you're going to have that in Taurus, and then next year it will be in, you won't have it in Gemini season. It won't be exact because the sun, Jupiter will go into Cancer, I believe, June 1st or 2nd next year. Okay. So you'll have it again in Cancer with Jupiter and the sun. So this is resetting, the sun and Jupiter, and really that Cazimi, and then the Venus-Uranus conjunction. We're getting into, and Mercury's moving fast, okay? So we're getting into the end of Taurus season and that transition, but really the two benefics, Venus and Jupiter, in exact conjunction for this Sagittarius full moon on the 23rd. So still a lot of positive energy up until the 25th and even early in June. Because when you have the Sun, Venus, and Jupiter all in Gemini, that's going to be really positive too. A very social, abundant, a lot of communication, a lot of networking, expansion, so really look forward to that. The nodes are still 14 degrees. And so here's the Mars, right? So Sunday, the exact conjunction. So this is going to be really powerful Sunday, especially if we have some game sevens in the NBA. Those cardinal signs can really benefit from that, especially that Aries Libra access. If you look for any athletes that are on that energy, look for them to, any Aries to dominate or to have a great game. We're still dealing with the Jupiter. But this Libra moon will start to get into the square to Ceres goddess of harvest. Okay. And that's going to be late Sunday night. So even Monday could be good for growing, Monday morning and Sunday night, planting and growing. Watch out for extreme heat to damage your garden and your food. But, the Libra moon is not emotionally balanced, it's seeking balance, but it's all about fairness and relationships. So hopefully this can bring some peace accords, some treaties, some ceasefires and harmony back in our world. Oh God, please. But enjoy. I think it's going to be a really positive weekend for the most part, and the Lilith will get close to opposing the Saturn, but it will oppose the Saturn for the Sagittarius full moon. So it's actually in opposition to the Saturn. It's exact on a full moon. It's retrograde in Lilith. So it's at 20 degrees. It will go back to 18 degrees for the Sagittarius full moon on the 23rd. So be mindful of that. Things about health. Always check into your stomach and your root chakra. And we've really got to do our own research. Remember I tell you about the iron and magnesium, vitamin D, the calcium. You got to get that sunlight and you got to move the physical body, especially for all of us that are working in desks and cubicles and our poor kids and buildings inside. This is why I'm like, hey, we got to open up those mystery schools. And I hope you guys enjoyed the interview with Miss Loretta Taylor. That was really fun. And check out her podcast, Loretta Sharing Group on YouTube. Okay. And I hope you enjoy that. And make sure you watch 207 Knowledge is Love with Miss Anjani Seagrass. So have a great Sunday, and I'll see you on Monday morning with the moon finishing up in Libra and headed into Scorpio on Tuesday. Okay. So enjoy the Virgo and really the Libra moon weekend. And hopefully I see you at Coffee Talk. And remember, if you miss it, you can still pay the $20 because you don't want to miss the lesson at looking at the birth chart. Jupiter and Gemini can be a real glow up and, benefit for the Gemini, Virgo, Sag, Pisces ascendants, as well as the Libra and Aquarius ascendants. And really, you could look in your chart to see where you have the Gemini in your chart, but those ascendants can really, really benefit, I think, from the Jupiter and Gemini transit for a year. All right, you guys. Astro-Weather weekend. Mad love, BigEAstrology, and I appreciate you. Tauruses, you got the Sunday night Taurus birth chart sale, BigEAstrology@gmail.com, and Geminis, I'll see you Monday, and we're rocking and rolling with the Gemini birth chart sale, May 20th to June 20th. BigEAstrology. Peace. Astro-Weather weekend. Pew. All right, that's it, good people. The Astro-Weather weekend. Like I said, I hope I see you tomorrow at Coffee Talk. It's still open. You can pay. I'll probably close it up tonight. It's hard to get stragglers in late in the morning because it's 9 a.m. Pacific. So I'll be having my coffee and then getting on with you guys. But, but I get up pretty early. I'm up, gosh, I don't want to tell you what time I get up every morning. Pretty early. Not as early as my wife does. She's the early riser. But in the summer, I tend to start to wake up earlier, and it's already over 90 degrees out here. So enjoy Friday, the rest of your Friday. Let's go Knicks. Go New York, go New York, go. Virgo moon, then the Libra moon weekend. And, crystals, harmony, peace, trying to have those spiritual connections in your relationships. And sometimes it's unfortunate, but we have to move on and grow past some of our friends, and maybe you're just not jiving anymore with people from your past, and that's okay. You know, it can be hurtful, and I know I've been through it, but you know, listen, if people can't accept you for you and how you're growing, then you know, you gotta just be like, I love you from afar, peace, okay? So stay prayed up and stay grounded in nature, and spread love, and have a wonderful weekend. I hope I see you at Coffee Talk. If you can't make it, hey, it's definitely worth the $20. This is gonna be a good one, all right? Astro-Weather weekend, enjoy. Watch the news early Saturday morning, but really even tonight. Mercury square Pluto. It's gonna be a lot more than just the unions and Mercedes in the South and, you know, some medical stuff with HPV. There could be something else brewing out there. Just my thoughts, you know, and maybe, you know, I know there was another bridge in Texas, but it wasn't major. My son's down there. I know it was connected to Texas A&M, and I pray for, you know, any people, and hopefully nobody was hurt. But also watch the weather. Could be some extreme weather. I don't watch the weather channel, so I don't know what's going on in the collective, but there could be some weather issues as well. You know, Friday night going into Saturday. So check your neck of the woods. Be smart, be careful, and vibrate from your heart chakra. Spread love, all right? BigEAstrology. Happy birthday, Taurus. Enjoy. Birth chart sale ends midnight. Taurus sun moon risings 100 or 203. Either way, you got to reach out to me, BigEAstrology@gmail.com. Astro-Weather weekend here with my charm. I get my third eye, you about to get my third arm. You understand, you understand. All right, complete, baby. Peace.